I'm Janis Petrini, and I'm grateful to be a trustee and a board member at Trotter Ministries. I have been a board member at Trotter for about 15 years. Why did I want to join the board at Trotter? It's sort of a funny story because I actually was volunteering at Trotter. I own a business that helps people to find jobs and helps companies find people. And so I would come to Trotter and work with some of our guests who were looking for work and just help them to be better prepared for their job. And I think I was hanging around here for so long that they finally said, why don't you join the board? And I said, oh, well, I can do that too. But I just found a lot of joy being here. And so it just sort of was an after effect of me volunteering. When I think about how Trotter Ministries has impacted me personally, there's just so many different things. It's such a blessing to be a part of this organization. I could give thousands of examples, but when I think about it, I think about the team. I think about the team that works at Trotter, and when I listen to their stories of they're just never give up on guests and residents that come here, it's just so inspiring. Just the stories of how they walked alongside people, and it could be for 20 years, it could be for 10 years, it could be for one day, but just extending the love of God and just really cheering for people and wanting to see them see a brighter future and a brighter today. It's just so inspiring to me. So that impacts me personally because it gives me, it's just an extension of hope, an extension of God's love. It's such a blessing. And so I think the team has really impacted me personally and impacted me in my own life of never giving up. When I think about significant events over all of the years that I've been involved in Trotter, it's hard to narrow it down to one, but I will. One particular event that I can remember vividly that I won't ever forget is I was attending one of the graduation ceremonies of one of the programs, which was our addiction recovery program. And I was a speaker at the graduation ceremony, and I was able to attend it. And I'll never forget seeing the graduates and how proud they were of their accomplishment and how God had truly rescued their lives. They had come into Trotter, they'd wrapped themselves around their teammates and counselors and specialists here. They'd worked the program, and here they were full of hope, their lives transformed in front of everybody, graduating and knowing that their lives looked totally different and that they were so hopeful about the future. And when they started the program, they had lost all hope. And here they were 12 or 14 weeks later, however long the program was, and they were looking with so much excitement about what was to come. The other big thing that was so impactful for me was their families and their friends were there to support them, and that recommitment and that reconciliation and restoration of relationships that happened throughout that period, to know that some of our guests did not have any of those relationships when they came into the program, and by the end of it, here they had family and friends cheering them on. And so on just so many levels, it was just God's beautiful grace and redemption and transformation and reconciliation all wrapped up into one experience. So I'll never forget it. How has Trotter contributed to our community for over 125 years? I mean, how can you measure? It's immeasurable. The 125 years, 24/7 of extending God's hope, compassion, and love, and demonstrating that to every single individual and community member, whether you're visiting Trotter, whether you're a donor, whether you're a community member, whether you're a business owner, whether you were able to participate in one way or another with Trotter, it has an impact on you. And I think that a lot of people don't even know all that Trotter does today. It's been an incredible journey over 125 years, but just all of the different incredible programs that are happening at Trotter are helping people at so many different levels. We're in front of crisis now. We help people if they are in a crisis, and then we're also helping people beyond a crisis. And so throughout all the programs between workforce development and between our diversion programs, and then also being able to be here for people when they are experiencing a difficult time, it's all encompassing, and we're able to help and hope to people before, during, and after a crisis. And Trotter has been doing that for 125 years. Really, the impact is immeasurable. The message that I would like to share with people that are unfamiliar with Trotter is really get to know it, because I think sometimes we have in our minds what we think it is, but it's just so much more. And I think between what's happening over at Next Steps with workforce development, job training, and helping people to find housing, and the support that comes with people as they walk through all the different stages and phases of their interactions with Trotter are just so robust, and there's so much support. Also, what we're doing ahead of a crisis with our diversion teams and with our work in different communities, I think many people don't know about that, but it's really helping. And I think in 2024 there was over 250 families that were diverted away from a crisis, and that is just really significant. And then also just the amazing things that are happening at the mission every single day, the thought leadership that Trotter brings to not only our community but brings to so many other communities. So spend some time, volunteer, and then the direct impact with being able to have a relationship with someone and hear their story and be part of their circle of support will change your life. And so I highly recommend getting involved with Trotter in one way or the other. There's so many different ways to get involved, but every single person, including ourselves, needs a circle of support, and you can be a circle of support for someone here, and it can really impact their ability to be able to see success. And so I encourage everybody to get involved.